Hey guys, and this is Quinn for TJ and Idol, and today I'll be doing a rated BG game in Twin Peaks, and yeah, so here we start off, and I'm leading this one, so I'm talking to people on TeamSpeak saying, oh yeah, we're going to go intercept them in the middle. So we're running down to the middle, and obviously, but yeah, because our idea here is to intercept them, intercept their flag carrier, kill their flag carrier, and it stops them getting to our flag carrier, so our flag carrier can go pick up the flag and be awesome. Here we think this might be in the flag carrier, but we find out he's Rhett, and then we see the flag carrier in a bit. But here I just get absolutely owned because there's so many people around me. But my priest the priest tries to leap of faith me, but since I'm stunned, I can't be leap of faith. Here the Rhett picks up the flag, the Rhett, and we thought he was prot for a bit, but then yeah. Here's a bug when, as Warlocks spawn, they spawn the imp when they're meant to spawn with the pet they used last time. Probably one of the most annoying bugs, just because of how much time it takes. So like you see you have an imp, and then you're like, oh, I've got to put a Fell Hunter up, because Fell Hunter's the one you use for Affliction, so it's the main pet, it's the best pet. And here we just decided to get onto the Rep Paladin, because he's not a prot, so he will be taking quite a bit of damage if all of us get on him, because we have 6 in attack, and then we have 4 running the flag, so I think we've got a mage, 2 warlocks, a warrior, and more. Can't think off the top of my head, can't remember off the top of my head, sorry. But yeah, I get a hexed here, and I'm about to go down, but we got a good healer in attack, so makes it a lot easier. Here I get on the priest, so it means I can swap the dots relatively quickly over to the flag carrier. It's good to do that, put dots on the healer and then swap them over to the flag carrier or something along those lines. So it means you've got damage on the healers, and then yeah, we tried to CC the healers as much as possible, but here he got lay on hands, which is very annoying. But his Sacred Shield popped at the same time, so he's used 2 big cooldowns now. Because paladins are probably the best healers in rated BGs, just because, well, the best at healing flag runners, because they've got lay on hands and some of the best single target healing. So we run 2 paladin healers in defense, and because you get Hand of Freedom as well, because I flag carry on a DK as well for my guild. So if you guys want to see some of those videos, just ask. They're not as fun as Warlock ones, but you know, because we have 2 flag carriers, me and a warrior, so we swap out quite a lot. All depending on who's on and stuff. So if he's not on, I'll flag run, and yeah. So here I decide to like intercept them going this way, because I can see where they are, and it's a lot easier to go this way instead of following them from behind and just getting destroyed. Here we just get on the paladin again. He's quite weak, so it's not that hard to kill him since he's Rhett, and here he drops very low, and he dies, and we're able to get a return. Just about. Here I thought they were going to pick up, but obviously they didn't, because they managed to get like a 70% AoE slow. I think it was like a Frost Nova or something like that. Here I tried to get on the healer when he's running out. I can't do that, so we get on the warrior, and this is their protection warrior. He's meant to be flag running, but obviously we killed him at the start, so he got respawned and he couldn't pick up the flag. But here we're 1-0 up, so because our flag carrier stood on flag point, because we told him their flag carrier is pretty weak and he'll go down. So we got basically an instant cap. Our flag carrier didn't have to run and drop the flag off. But here I'm just running back to kill the enemy flag carrier, and here you can see that I think I'm second top in damage, but yeah, second top in damage. Warlocks are the best best for damage, just because of how many dots you can spread and stuff. Here we got another warrior just flag running for the moment, while our flag carrier comes to pick up. But we let him die, so he reses, and then he can go pick the flag up as soon as he's rezzed. It's a lot better than trying to run through loads of people trying to kill you. It's best to die, re-res, and then go pick up the flag. Because generally, if you die in the middle, you res in the middle. So if our flag carrier waits in the middle, it's really easy to swap. Here I just kind of get into the thick of it because I don't want them intercepting our flag carrier. So it's kind of like a kamikaze mission. Just thought I'd run in there and on here I'm just throwing out all my dots, nothing special really. I'm trying to keep, well, Unstable Affliction, Haunt, Corruption and Bane of Agony up majority of the time, and Curse of Elements. I occasionally Curse of Tongue the healers, which increases their casting time by 30%. And if like it's a flag carrier, I generally put Curse of Exhaustion on them, which is a 30% slow. Here I'm just trying to run away from all of them because they're annihilating me. I use my AoE Fear on the healers, not on the healers, on the two pets, but obviously the dots kill me and I didn't have anything to get my health back because I used my Soulburn macro on the damage, trying to get away from the Hunter and the Warlock, which are both on me. You're happy to know I don't die anymore after this one, so it's not too bad. Our flag carrier's got the flag now, and we're all gonna go kill the enemy flag carrier. But luckily this time I got spawned with a Fell Hunter, sorry. It's really stupid because sometimes you get the imp, sometimes you get the Fell Hunter. You have to be really like, so can't they just sort it out? It's a really simple bug, and there's another bug when you dismount. Sometimes it gets rid of Soul Link, and Soul Link is on the global cooldown, so you have to press it, and you can't. And if you're stunned or someone's attacking you, it's really hard to do. So yeah, here I'm with a mage, and we're just gonna go kill some people. But they're up top, but we haven't got a DK in attack, so we have to run around here. It's a lot easier. I put my portal down there, so in case I need to portal back down, in case I'm taking too much damage, I can port into a position when I'm out of line of sight of everyone. Here, they've got a quite big group in defence. Well, it looks quite big. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. Yeah, because they're playing a Ret in defence for some reason. It doesn't really make sense because Rets do crazy damage, and they put him in defence. They obviously weren't the best of rated BG teams, but they weren't bad. But you know, they have some weird tactics, putting like one of the highest damage dealers, single target damage dealers in defence. Like there's like mages are the best in defending because they got Ring of Frost and slows and stuff. But we have two mages in our group, so we can have one mage in attack, one mage in defence. We made the mage in attack go arcane, but here we're able to kill the Resto Shaman, and we're going to get onto the warrior now because he's lost one of his healers and he should go down now. We're able to get the return on that one, and we should get the cap in a minute. So that was a quite easy kill. So we just kill one of the healers, and you don't even have to CC the other healer. I mean, it helps a lot, but this team wasn't the best. I mean, against a really high-rated team, we'd be calling out CCs and trying to get the CC chains really well. Against this team, they weren't like up there. They weren't the best team we've ever faced. I think they had an average of about, I should say here. They all have some rating, BG rating, but it's really weird now because they've got matchmaking values for rated BGs, but I think mine's like 1.5k, and my BG rating's higher than my matchmaking value, and we've got some people who've got like 2k matchmaking value, but they've got like 1k rating, so it doesn't really make much sense. So you have to look at the Battleground rating. I just preferred the average Battleground rating before, but yeah, here we drop the flag and give it to our flag runner. Warriors and DKs are the best flag running classes. Druids are good. Paladins aren't so good. Just because Druids have got sprints, but they haven't got that good against magic protection. But Warriors have Heroic Leap, Intercept, Charge, and they're really mobile. DKs have like crazy cooldowns. So I think I've got, on my DK I've got 5 or 6 cooldowns. I've got Lichborn, which makes me immune to fears. I've got loads of things like that, but yeah. Here I'm just killing this shaman, and we're gonna get back onto the enemy flag carrier. It's a lot easier to inset them mid. If you inset them mid, it makes it so much easier, because fighting in the flag room is actually quite hard compared to fighting outside, because when you're fighting outside, everyone reses, and they're quite near to the enemy flag carrier. So here I just own the enemy team's Warlock. It's great. He's a leader as well. It's so good. With a 14.6k shadow bolt, it's like, oh my god. That I was so happy about that. I was shouting over Vent. It's just good when you beat another Warlock, and especially when they're the party leader. These Warlocks are the best for leading groups. But yeah, here I get on the Resto Druid. He's annoying, he runs away. Because we haven't got that, like, our slows, we've got a slow, but you have to be within 8 yards of the target. And we've got Curse of Exhaustion, which is 30% slow, which isn't that great, to be honest. The Death Coil works great as a slow. Even though it's a fear, but it's instant fear, so if you get a bit of luck with your instant fear, it kind of fears them towards you. But fears are all about luck, right? Because unless you get a glyph for which fears them in place for 5 seconds, fears them in place instead of making them move. But if you get that, you have to have a 5-second cooldown on fear, and a 5-second cooldown on your major CC is not what you want. Here I've got my portal still up there from last time. Here we just get on the enemy flag carrier from up top. It's really good just to have casters up top, but the one thing you lack when you're up top, you can't use your instant AoE fear. And here the flag carrier is about to go down, or not. He's being defended relatively well. But they've got a mage in defence. I think they've got a Resto Shaman. I can't. Yeah, they have got a Resto Shaman in defence. Here we just kill the enemy flag carrier, get the flag returned, then we get the flag cap. Well, yeah. Oh no, we don't get the flag cap here because our flag carrier wasn't in the flag room. So unless our flag carrier's on the flag point, they can just pick up the flag again. So we all go out and mount up. Here it's annoying when this happens because you kind of really want to win, and you're so close to winning, but just because your flag carrier is not on the flag capping point, it's like, oh. So we all have to go back and kill the enemy flag carrier again. But luckily it won't be the prot warrior, even though he's not the best prot warrior in the world, but they've got good cooldowns like a shield wall, 50% damage reduction. Here I always pick up Berserking because it gives 30% damage increase, which is pretty nice. Here I think it's a Resto Druid running the flag. I don't want to say until I see the flag carrier, but from what I remember, it was a Resto Druid. I get back on this Warlock. I do not like this Warlock. I don't like other Warlocks. That's pretty much. Here, the flag carrier does some weird stuff. I don't know why he drops it, but out of some, yeah, you'll see in a minute why I'm so surprised. He just like randomly drops it. He's not gonna die. He's got 67% health and he drops it. Like, there's no way you can make a enemy team drop their flag, but yeah. Hope you enjoyed my video for TJ9.